Hi everyone and welcome to 2015. Chef Mooney here, coming to you from Mooney's Kitchen. I'm going to do a quick video today because I don't want to do all the setup, but I want to get something out there and I want to show you this great chicken pie. So let's get started with the first video of 2015. Let's go. I've got a couple of cups of mushrooms, a little bit of onion, I've got 2 chicken breasts, a little bit of parsley. We're going to whack in a bit of salt and pepper. Our thickening agent today is going to be a little bit of flour. We're going to season with salt and pepper, and we're going to add some chicken stock and a little bit of cream and some milk. You'll see all this come together when we start to fry things off. And today I'm going to use this pastry. It's called a crema pastry. I think I've got that right. If not, I'm sure somebody will tell me. You can buy this in Richie's, and you can also get it online. I'll put the details of the website that these guys make. It's an excellent pastry. They do, this one is a short crust pastry. There is I believe there's a puff pastry. There is a chocolate pastry, and there also is a sweet pastry too. So there's about 4 or 5 different varieties. That's the pastry we're going to use. I'm not going to muck around making any. That's how easy it's going to be. It's all going to come together. Let's get everything on to cook and get this thing in the oven because I'm pretty hungry. Okay, so into my pan, just put a little bit of olive oil, a couple of tablespoons or so. Let that heat up and we're going to fry off our onions. So my onions have been cooking now for a few minutes in that olive oil. I'm just going to toss in the mushrooms. I'm going to add a bit of salt and pepper. And just let that cook out for a few moments, probably about a minute or so. Okay, the mushrooms have been cooking now in that oil. Just got to sweat them off. Going to add some pepper, a little bit of salt, and now I'm going to toss in my chicken. I've got 2 large chicken breasts here. Just want to gently cook these. Okay, while it's cooking, I'm just going to toss in a little bit of sweet paprika, maybe about a teaspoon, a good handful of parsley. Okay, that's coming along really nicely. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of just regular plain flour. This is our thickening agent, and we just want to cook that out and let all those juices absorb. Okay, so now in with our chicken stock. 1 cup of chicken stock, and you will see this start to thicken up. The flour starts to cook. Don't be too worried if your chicken is a little bit undercooked this time at this stage, because it's all going to work once it's in the oven. Okay, it's simmering along gently now. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and just let this mix through. Okay, gas off now, and we're going to get it into the oven. And that's how easy it is. This took me less than 15 minutes to put together. Now, use any dish you like. If you want to make a couple of small ones or 1 big one, you just get the gist of how much mix you've got, and away you go. I reckon we'll get a nice big one here. Just let it cool down slightly, because now all we need to do is put the pastry on and get it into the oven. Okay, let that cool down slightly. We're going to use this pastry as I spoke about before, and I think the pronunciation is carême. C-A-R-E-M-E, carême. I'll leave the details below. Let's just cut what I need. Just whack it straight over the top, like so. Okay, all we need to do now is just pop this pastry on over the top like that, and I kind of push it in a little bit, and then I'm just going to cut those excess edges off. Not too much pastry, just give it a crimp across there. Alright, There you go. Pop that aside. Just prick it with a fork all the way along. Just let that air out. And then just brush it with a little bit of egg yolk over the top. This is going to give it a beautiful golden colour. You only need one egg yolk, and with a pie this size you're pretty much going to use all of this. Preheated oven, 180 degrees. Let's give it 35 minutes and we'll check it. Okay, I'm going to do some quick mashed potato. The only way you can do quick mashed potato, in my view, is in a pressure cooker. So just cut your potatoes up to even sized pieces with salt. Just top them up with water. They don't have to be totally full. Yeah, that'll do. Whack the lid on. Put the debris on the top and get them on to cook. Okay, so we're going to have a look at our pie now. It's been on 180. We've got 10 minutes to go, and I don't think we're going to need that 10 minutes, so you can take 10 minutes off this cooking time, but it may depend on your oven too. So this is a pretty quick oven. Let's have a look at that. So it's come out of the oven. We'll take it over to our bench and let it rest for a bit. Okay, so drain your potatoes back into the pot. Give them a mash. Nice knob of butter, just a touch of cream, about 3 tablespoons, sprinkle of parsley, and you have any egg yolk left over from your mix, just pop that in. Whisk, really important. Now we whisk. This pastry, my friends, is so delicious. You can cut it with a spoon. Oh, look at that. I love making this pie because it's just so good. I've just come back from work, so I wanted something nice but just quick. Look at that. Can't have chicken pie without mashed potato. Oh, look at that. That is so good. You don't need anything else with this. You can do peas and all of that sort of stuff. That was, for me, fit for a king or a queen, and that's the queen's meal, so I better serve my wife now. All we need is some eating irons, and I'll be back for the taste test. There you have it. That is a sensational chicken pie. The pastry you don't have to make. You can buy it. I will leave a link at the end of my video to show you where you can purchase this pastry. The sauce hasn't split, it's stayed together. Beautiful mashed potato. You can cut that pastry, my friends, with a fork, and that is, coming from a chef's point of view, that is gold. If you can cut your pastry with a fork, that's a good pastry. Now I'm going to try this. I don't need to tell you how good this is because I've made it several times. Oh my god. That is so good. And just with mashed potato. You know, I've been a little bit sick over the last couple of days, and they say that chicken soup and things like that are good for you when you're sick. I've had this horrible cough and flu type thing, but mashed potato and chicken soup are great ingredients if you've got that cough and flu type symptoms. I think it settles your stomach a bit, but this is bloody delicious. Velvety, smooth mashed potato in the pressure cooker. Right? You can do it on the stove, but in the pressure cooker, there are no lumps. I hope you've enjoyed this video for 2015. I know it's been a bit rushed, but hey, you know, I've just come home from work. It's been a lot of fun. putting together, and sometimes the quick things are the most enjoyable. So that is so good. Chicken and mushroom pie, so easy, so quick, and so tasty. Have yourselves a great week. Until my next video, you take care. Thank you so much for watching Chef Mooney, and I'll catch you on my next recipe.